Austin departure, Cessna 80991, 1600.
80991, Austin departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6000, clear direct Fredericksburg.
Ooh, look at that. We're gonna fly over to Fredericksburg, one of our go-to spots. I'm hungry, I haven't eaten yet. So we're gonna go eat there. We've got
I did have a carrot earlier.
Oh, carrot?
One of the little ones.
Oh, then you're fine. We have a nice marginal ceiling right now. I think the ceiling is about 1,200 overcast, 1,500 overcast, something like that. And we filed for 6,000, so we're gonna be up in the clouds, go over to Fredericksburg, shoot an approach. We're gonna utilize today with this nice low-ish ceiling, and we're just gonna get some IMC and maybe wash off the airplane in the clouds and go find some food, right?
Maybe a bomber burger. Or
Maybe a bomber
like
burger.
Yes.
But it'll be good. We'll see what we can see, and we'll get up IFR and go.
San Marcos Airport information, Golf 1745 is the weather. Wind 350 at 5, visibility 10, sky overcast 1300, temperature 18, dew point 16, altimeter 3021. RNAV GPS approach in use, landing in departing, runway 35. Notice there, taxiway Delta closed. Runway 13, alignment indicator lights out of service. All aircraft advised that are in contact. You have Golf.
Okay, so what do I tell them? Red taxi IFR?
I usually tell them, give them a cold call first. Once they come back, and I say 80991, IFR to Fredericksburg. Or IFR to Tango 82 is what I would say. They'll either give us the clearance, or they'll say, clearance on request, advised and ready to taxi. Or they might just say your clearance is on request. And then at that point I just say ready to taxi. They give them a cold call, get their attention, and then once they come back just say 80991, IFR to Tango 82.
San Marcos ground, Cessna 80991.
Cessna 80991, San Marcos ground.
Cessna 80991 at the T hangars with information Golf, IFR to Tango 82.
Perfect. Perfect.
Cessna 90901, clearance on request.
Ready to taxi.
80991, ready to taxi.
Cessna 80901, runway 35, taxi via Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of runway 31.
Alpha Charlie Foxtrot will hold short of 31, 80991.
Cessna 2477 Foxtrot, ground clearance on request.
And obviously we never want to copy the clearance while we're taxiing, so when he says, I have your clearance advised and ready to copy, just say, we'll let you know. I was flying with Harry in the Cirrus, and we were holding short of 13 over there, and we were going through the run-up checklist, so we were busy at the moment. And they said, well, I have your clearance advised and ready to copy, and he clicked the button. He said it kind of fast, but I understood what he said. He said, we'll let you know when we're ready to copy. 7 Tango Lima, and then Tower took that as ready to copy. So then he started giving us the clearance, and we were like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Cessna 90901, clearance available.
We'll let you know when we're ready to go.
80991 will let you know when we're ready.
And squawk 4055.
So first, let's get the clearance. So that way, as part of our run-up checklist, getting avionics ready, we already know what we're going to put in.
Victor 17,
Okay.
ACT.
So whenever you're ready to copy, go ahead and tell them 80991 ready to copy.
San Marcos ground, Cessna 80991, ready to copy.
Cessna 80991 is clear to Tango 82 Airport via radar vectors and then direct. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect 6000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 118.15. Squawk 4516.
Okay, clear to Tango 82 via vectors direct. 3000, expect 6000 after 10 minutes, 118.15 and squawk 4516, 80991.
Read that correct.
80991 holding short of 31, ready for IFR departure 35.
San Marcos Tower, Cessna 80991, holding short of runway 31, ready for IFR departure 35.
Yeah, there you go.
Golf 80991, San Marcos Tower, cross runway 31, runway 35, clear for takeoff, flight heading 360.
cross 3-1, clear to go 3-5, heading 360, 80901.
Alright, very good.
Okay, anybody down there?
Nope, we're good.
Pretty good. Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
A little bit of a right wind.
We're heading 360 up to 3,000. And make sure you're off those brakes. Alright, there we go. So we want to climb about 78, and we're going up to 3,000 on a heading of 360. And we just want to scan our instruments, make sure we got that ball in the center, and all that good stuff.
Destin 9901, contact Austin departure.
Going departure, 80991. Austin departure, Cessna 80991, 1600.
There you go.
80991, Austin departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, clear direct Fredericksburg.
Climb maintain 6,000, clear to Fredericksburg, Cessna 80991.
Okay, so continue the climb. We're already climbing, right?
Right.
So we got that step done. Go direct Fredericksburg. So you can hit direct enter. And then turn on course. We're going into the soup, so eyes on the instruments. Keep her coordinated right about VY, climbing through 2,000 feet. So we're direct Fredericksburg up to 6. That's our instructions.
Yep.
So we actually need to be flying like a 305 or 310 or something like that. Let's turn on course about 5 degrees right. And just glance at these numbers every now and then and check where you're at, and then kind of correct it there. Getting a little bright in here, isn't it?
Yep.
Austin approach, Skyhawk 80991, tops of the low overcast layers, 3,000.
Contact 991, roger, thank you.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
On top.
Wow.
Well, we got another layer way up there, but I can see the precip out there. See how it kind of darkens up?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of precip to the west of Fredericksburg. If I can go through it a little bit.
Number 991, descend to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, 991.
Number 13 Golf, radar services terminated. Contact New Braunfels Tower.
New Braunfels, 1 Golf, thanks a lot.
Alright, send checklist. Mixture enriching as
Number
needed.
650, contact Houston Center 134.2.
Okay.
Our fuel selector on both.
American 35,
Well,
contact
both
Tower
carb heat as required.
109.8.
Carb
don't
heat is off.
Yeah. And ATIS AWAS.
Number 80 Hotel, contact approach
Got it.
on 125.
And altimeter set, instruments set.
Gator 21 is an
Checklist
8,000
complete.
Descent checklist complete.
Houston Center, Cessna 80991, 5,000. We have the Fredericksburg weather. We'd like to request the RNAV for runway 32, Fredericksburg.
November 80991, roger. Clear direct Syrix, you can expect your clearance momentarily.
80991, right.
Okay, so direct Syrix.
November 991, I am understanding you said that you have the latest weather and NOTAMs, correct?
Affirmative, 991.
Thank you.
So when they clear us direct to a fix like that, we do have to be kind of snappy with, okay, now we got to go procedure, select approach, blah, 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 and then immediately go direct.
Yeah.
And if we know that it's going to take us a minute, we can ask, can we get an initial vector while we load our avionics? Okay, so we're direct Syrix now. Now's the time to start briefing the approach.
Tango cross Jordan at or above 4,100. Cleared RNAV GPS runway 35 approach Horseshoe Bay Airport.
We are the LPV approach. 321 is our heading, so I want to put this in.
And over 2 Alpha Tango, that's cross Jordan at or above 4,100.
Try to maintain my heading here in altitude.
We are cleared now,
Over 2 Alpha Tango, roger. Report your cancellation.
Touchdown zone is 1685.
Ground through flight service.
We're on the RNAV runway 32 Fredericksburg.
The last aircraft that went
We got our weather.
The Ghost City broke out at 2,200.
I'm going to go ahead and put our CTAF in,
And November 2
which is
advisory.
122.7.
Center Delta 779, wind low line 12000. Frontier Flight 1813, clear direct to Abilene.
Direct to Abilene, Frontier Flight 1813.
Delta 779.
Get back on course here, walk my altitude.
November 905, Tango,
We are
Center, roger. What fix do you want to start?
14 miles from our initial approach fix.
November 905, Tango, clear direct to center point VR.
Get my altitude back up.
Trim it a little bit if you need to. If you're constantly trending down, trim it up a little bit.
4,500 to our initial approach fix, then down to 3,300 for our final approach fix. Our decision altitude is going to be 1935.
November 250, Julia, Hotel Squawk 4560.
And our missed approach, we go straight ahead, climb straight ahead to 4,000 to use SETI.
So we're cleared. We're cleared for the approach. So that means when we cross Syrinx, we're going to turn inbound.
4 miles east of the Valby Airport, you're leaving 3-809-1. I do have traffic that is 10 miles northeast of the Fredericksburg Airport. Type unknown, altitude indicates 2,500. Change to advisory is approved.
We'll be looking to go to advisory.
Major Nano will be looking to go to advisory.
And just remember to cancel on this frequency in the air or on the ground through flight service.
Major Nano 1, roger.
Thanks, Figure.
Okay.
Alright, go to advisory.
November 5.
And remember, we want to do our position reports with distance.
Right. We're a little over a mile to our fix. So now we can, once we get there, we can start descending, right?
Yeah, once we cross Syrinx. But
Right.
our instructions are to stay at 5,000 until Syrinx, which is a little under a mile away. You're going to start getting a countdown here in 10 seconds. That's when it wants you to turn. 3, 2, 1, and we begin our turn. Right to 323 track now, and we're waiting on this to sequence. So so they're just sequenced. At that point on the G5, we'd see the pink arrow turn to 323. You're already there, I think, almost.
Yeah, pretty close.
Alright, so keep her coming around. We want this in the center. This is now our localizer, and that's now our glide slope. Our glide path. Let's keep her coming around. We're watching our track. And we begin descending down to 3,300. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And we're approximately 12 miles to the south of the airport. Straight in 3-2.
Pleasant County traffic, Skylane 45 Hotel, 5 miles north. We'll be joining the left downwind on 45 for runway 32, Pleasant County.
There's a little preset.
Needle's coming in. Pretty good.
Alright. We're taking her down to at or above 3,300. And once we're at 3,300, that's if we're at 3,300 at the Rayos intersection, that's right where the glide path should intersect us. That's how we cross-check our altimeter and make sure our altimeter is reading right.
If we're not there yet, we level off and wait till we cross the final approach fix.
Right.
Need to come back to the right a little bit.
And right about the time we get to Rayos, that's when I be sure I'm about in the wide arc and I go ahead and drop 10 degrees. And that'll help us slow down and kind of stay in the wide arc. Don't correct too much. I'd give it a little power, so we're not really crawling back here. And then keep that descent rate of right about 500 feet a minute. We're starting to go into the clouds here, right at 3,700 feet.
Gillespie County traffic, Skylane 45 hotels on left downwind for runway 32, Gillespie County.
You can announce about an 8-mile final.
Gillespie County traffic, Cessna 8091, 8-mile final, runway 32, Gillespie County.
There you go, eyes on the instruments, keeping these needles centered, and coming up on 3,300. So we want to start to increase a little bit of power and start to arrest the descent. And then once we intercept the glide path, we can start down. So I'd go ahead and start reducing power. Let's get in the wide arc a little bit. And then we can drop the first notch. And here's Rayos. Boom, right there. Right on glide path. So let's reduce the power and start down. And once you're in the wide arc, drop 10 degrees flaps. That'll help you help you slow down a little bit.
1,000.
There you go. Don't correct too much. That's too much of a bank.
Traffic, Saratoga 95
Come to the right. Come to the right.
VOR Alpha approach.
Come to the right. There you go.
4 miles to the southwest.
Good job. So about 75 knots is a really good speed. And we adjust our descent rate with the power, and we're adjusting our speed with pitch. On glide path, on localizer, and announce about a 4-mile final whenever you get a chance.
Gillespie County traffic says 80991, 4-mile final, 32 Gillespie County.
Good job, good job.
Back to the right a little bit.
Alright, pre-landing checklist. Brakes, pedal test, make sure we got pressure.
Good.
Landing light on.
Landing lights on.
Autopilot off, seatbelts, harnesses.
Good.
Mixture set for best power.
Going full rich.
Carpeet's on.
Carpet is on.
Fuel selector on both.
Fuel selector is on both.
And the flaps as required.
Flaps are down to 10 right now.
Alright, pre-landing checklist complete. Alright.
Down about, that's too much. Too much to the right. Little power. I don't need a little power, just straighten the nose up a little bit. We'll start to drop there a second.
Looks good.
2,500. About 600 to go. Still at 75, 76 knots.
Perfect.
Keep my needles in. If I could just not sneeze right now. Okay, getting a little high. Just a tad right.
Traffic, Saratoga 95 Tango is 1 mile south of the field. Going to overfly at 2440. Go missed approach off the VOR Alpha. It'll be a climbing left-hand turn back south.
Fredericksburg traffic, Cessna 8091, 1 mile final, 32, full stop, Fredericksburg. Okay, there's our decision.
Alright, I see the runway.
Yep.
Good
way
job.
Fast, way fast.
Very good. Oh, we're doing okay. Yeah, we are a little fast, but just power to idle, nose up. Let that speed bleed off. We got a little bit of a right crosswind. Nose up, let's bleed that speed. Nose up, nose up. Nose up, nose up, nose up. Bleed that speed off. Nose up, nose up. Alright, good job. That was a very, very good approach.
Thank you.
I couldn't have done much better. Alright, I'm dialing flight service to cancel.
Hi, this is Skyhawk 80901 on the ground at Tango 82 Airport, canceling IFR.
Tango 82, Fredericksburg, 809, get that canceled out. You have a good day.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, IFR canceled.
That was a pretty good approach on his part.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. And that's the beauty of being able to do this when nobody else can. We came IFR. Nobody wants to fly when it's IFR like this just to go get food, but we do.
We got the whole place to ourselves.
We do. We have the whole ramp
Yeah.
to ourselves. There's just one airplane over there, but that's. I'll take it.
look at here what I got.
Yep. It's pretty good food.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, it was. So we might need to do a weight and balance.
We're fine. We'll be fine.
It was
The
good.
beauty of it coming on a day like this when the weather's not the greatest is we pretty much have the place to ourselves. There was a few other people in there that I guess drove in from town because there's no airplanes out here on the ramp. But as always, it's good food. It's awesome. I had a burger. You had breakfast.
I'm a weak person. I always say next time I'm coming here, I'm getting the bomber burger. And I look at the menu.
See something else you want to get?
Breakfast, biscuits,
Yeah.
eggs.
Well, it's hard to beat that burger. They cook it perfectly every time, and the bread is so good. It's all around good. Airport diner at the Fredericksburg Airport. It's a great place. And one of these days I need to stay at this hotel. I've never stayed here before.
Oh yeah.
But it's a cool airport.
Do it during a busy time. We just sit up on that big porch and watch airplanes.
And just watch the airplane.
Yeah.
It like looks over the runway. It's a pretty cool place. But anyways, one of my go-to places, as always, rain or shine, and it's a good flight over here. So this is where we're going to wrap the video up. We just ate. We're going to climb in the airplane. We got to get our clearance over the phone, and we're going to go back to San Marcos and call it a day of flying. So he did an awesome approach. That was the first time you've done anything instrument related in a couple months.
A couple of months, yeah.
We just haven't had time, but
Been busy.
it was a great approach, all that stuff, and now we're going to head back. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. Don't forget to hit like on this video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down and tell me why in the comments, hopefully. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit subscribe, and plenty of other videos on the channel. You have anything else to add?
Hit the like.
Yeah, okay, well, you better listen to him.